Happy Easter weekend, my faves. Welcome to another cooking video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this jollof rice, but most importantly, what I did with it. Okay. I decided that this week I had some time off work, and so I just said, you know what, maybe I should actually do something that I've been meaning to do since last year, since December actually, but I couldn't do it because we're not in the country for Christmas, and then around Valentine's period as well, I was pretty busy. And so what I did was I cooked for people on the streets as well as my security people in the estate, and just film the entire process, just to let you know that hey, your girl was up to something. And I made them this delicious jollof rice that see, this one is the odogus of all jollof rice that I've ever made. And it wasn't even made with basmati rice. It was made with like the regular, small grain rice. And it came out amazing. Anyways, what I'd shown you guys up until now was just the, washing of the meats, putting that on, seasoning up, cooking. And this is the tomato mix that I'm going to be using. I've shown you how I make my jollof and stew mix. So if you're looking for step by step for this one, you can check the description box. I'll attach the link to the video. Okay. And this was after a couple of minutes, not a couple, it was more than a couple of minutes, about 25 minutes later, my meat was ready. I was using turkey and chicken. And then once it was nice and soft, I decided to just fry instead of grilling, because my oven is not too big. If I had to grill all of this protein in there, I'd have had to do it like twice, and there was no time for that. Okay, so I said, okay, you know what? Let's fry it. And then once I was done frying all of this, I kind of repeated the process for the rest. And then I got into making the jollof rice. I also have maybe 2 videos showing how I make my patty jollof, so I wasn't really paying attention, but I'm not going to be really talking through the entire cooking process. I think I want to talk about how I've been feeling in the last couple weeks. If you remember me saying that YouTube had taken a couple of not that was more than a couple hundreds actually. It took about 900 watch hours from my views and my dashboard, and I've been feeling a little down about it, in as much as I know I didn't start this entire YouTubing for the money. It was pretty much for me doing something that I love, which is cooking. If there was a way I could film myself driving, I'm sure I'd have a separate YouTube channel for that. But I started this as a love, as a hobby, and then just to share like my recipes with the world, and to let you guys know that I'm here and you can actually enjoy food without salt. If you know me very well, you know that I don't exactly use salt to cook, as well as just bless the families of this earth really with good food, right? And maybe soothing voice, as they say. But when this happened early this year, it was very heartbreaking. I've written to YouTube, I've asked my friends, I've joined communities just so I could get some answers, because there's nothing as heartbreaking as putting in the hard work and you actually even see that people are viewing. It's not like people are not watching. I have the views, but they count, and 2 days later they don't count. Someone even advised that I open up a new channel, maybe that would work. But to me, I'm just like, see, I've put in so much effort already from October of last year into this particular channel. There's no reason why I want to lose 600 plus subscribers going into a new channel and starting from the scratch, just hoping that what happened in January of this year will not happen to that other channel. So I've been really cracking and racking my head to just figure out a way around this and see how we can keep the views up. I must say, last week I only posted once as against twice, because I let it get to me a little, you know. I was like, "Ah, what's the point of really coming to come and edit a video and post it up here?" I love you guys. Don't get me wrong. I love each and every one of you, both new and old subscribers. I mean, I keep saying it, y'all are the real MVPs. You keep me going. And, you know, in my lows, I thought about it again and I'm like, okay, aside loving you people, I'm also going to do something that I would really enjoy filming and doing. And that was why I just got up to, you know, I said to myself, okay, we're going to do this bulk cooking for my community. And yeah, okay, I think I've done a lot of talking. Let's get back into cooking. At this point, my jollof rice was ready. Please, one important tip that I will never stop talking about is when you cook your jollof rice, please don't pour your rice in there and just go away. Make sure you always come back to check at least every 10 minutes. If you're making basmati, 5 minutes, because in 20 minutes your entire meal is ready. Okay, so come back in 5 to 10 minutes to, you know, stir. Gone are those days when they say don't put spoon in your jollof rice, it will burn. These days now we're even looking for, you know, that burn. And if you notice, I'm not even cooking on my cooker. I'm using a hot plate, a gas burner. They call them cam gases, you know, those small short ones. I'm using that because I'm here trying to make sure that this food is burned, because, you know, that party jollof is what I was aiming for. Anyways, I was done here. Rice was ready, chicken was done, chicken and turkey were ready, and I was just plating in this very cute paper plates that I found online, and, you know, I just had to order for this particular purpose. I must say, I felt some sort of fulfillment, and I'm definitely going to be doing this again, not just once a year. Maybe make this like a quarterly thing, you know, and just make people happy, because when you're happy, I'm happy. Anyways, my faves, thank you so much for watching. I was done placing the bulk of it, and, you know, this was what it looked like on the inside. For my security guys, I actually just put their own in this foil. I don't know why it was dancing around. I put their own in this foil, put their chicken in another foil, and I was on my way to deliver. Thank you again for watching, faves. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until my next one, I'll see you guys. Happy Easter!